2022 has been an amazing year for movies. Everything Everywhere All at Once is one of the most original movies I've ever seen. The Banshees of Inisherin is a beautiful and multi-layered drama. Steven Spielberg is back with his magnum opus, The Fabelmans. Avatar 2 has incredible, out-of-this-world photorealistic VFX. But the film I had the most fun watching in cinemas was Top Gun: Maverick, and it should win because it is this year's best combination of story and spectacle. Top Gun: Maverick is an old-school blockbuster that combines incredible aerial cinematography, stunt work, practical effects, VFX, and editing to create these insane sequences that leave you clenching in your seats. The climactic sequence is such a cool, visceral experience that I haven't felt in years at the movie theater. Now, some cinephiles will say, Colby, sure, these are cool scenes, but they're just spectacle and entertainment. And I think that just doesn't give a full appreciation for the artistry and craft of the cinematography, of the stunt work, of the VFX, of the editing. This isn't just something that you can throw more money at. This takes a lot of skill to actually get it done right, and the producers to have the actual vision of what they wanted and to plan and execute that is really incredible. These aren't just something that you can throw more money at. Look at the recent Marvel movies or the Jurassic World movies. You can't just say that you want big action and just expect it to happen. The people behind Top Gun had a real plan and vision for this film. Top Gun tells a simple story extremely well. Is Top Gun a deep and multi-layered story? No, it's not. The core of the story is about an old man who gets back in the game to save the son of the pilot he lost. It's a simple story, but the movie tells it really well. As Mark Kermode put it, the plot trajectory may be predictable to the point of ridicule, but the emotional beats are as finely choreographed as the stunts. Maverick is a blockbuster genre piece. The story grounds the characters so that you care about them during the action sequences. There's a sense of risk when the pilots are being attacked. You care enough about the characters that you fear for their safety. I was skeptical when hearing about Top Gun because I figured it was just another shameless cash grab on a well-known IP. Seriously, this is a movie that should not work. It's a sequel to a 40-year-old film that nobody asked for. And somehow, the story is actually better than the original and adds more depth and heart to the characters. Tom Cruise described it as hitting a bullet with a bullet, and to watch that actually work was extremely fun. Blockbusters are about movie stars, but in recent years, people have been more focused on studio characters. Quentin Tarantino recently said,
part of the marvelization of Hollywood is you have all these actors who have become famous playing these
parts,
characters,
yeah.
But they're not movie stars.
Right.
Captain America is the star.
Right.
Thor is the star.
Top Gun reverses this because Tom Cruise has the charisma and charm that allows us to suspend disbelief and believe a 6-year-old is the best person to lead a fighter pilot mission. There's just something about Tom Cruise that's really magnetic to watch.
I was a little bit in love with Tom Cruise in a strange way because it was just like, how are you so... He does this thing with his face, which obviously I can't do, but he moves bits of his face around and little parts of you die inside.
The film is smart enough to lean into this star power, instead of forcing us to focus on the younger characters and trying to pitch Miles Teller or Glenn Powell as the next star. In fact, everyone in this movie just knows their role so well. They know who their character is. The supporting cast went through a 3-month boot camp, and it really shows in their performance in the plane with the heavy G-force. I love how it feels like all the characters are on the same mission in this film. Top Gun isn't like other blockbusters now either. Most blockbusters are not anywhere near this level of quality. There are problems with their VFX because the producers didn't budget enough, or the director didn't understand how to communicate what they wanted. The stories of most blockbusters are incoherent, and the charm of the actors just isn't enough for people to suspend disbelief. Most blockbusters now are also trying to shill us something else, whether that be sequels or cinematic universes or merchandise. Top Gun is the enjoyment of spectacle for the sake of spectacle. It's an extremely well-made adrenaline ride. It's simple, but not easy. Finally, Paramount took a big risk by holding out for a theatrical release, and it paid off in a huge way, both for Paramount and Tom Cruise, but also the movie theaters. Movie theaters are such an important part of the film ecosystem, and there's been a lot of complaints of big blockbuster movies blocking out smaller and more intimate movies. But honestly, I don't think blockbusters and dramas are each other's competitions. I say this as someone who goes to both the latest Marvel films, as well as being one of the 4 people at the Aftersun. In conclusion, Top Gun: Maverick should win Best Picture because it's a masterful combination of story and spectacle. The film's incredible aerial cinematography, practical effects, VFX, and editing make it a thrilling ride that is both entertaining and artful. Tom Cruise's star power and the supporting cast's commitment to their roles elevate the movie to a level of quality that is rare in most blockbusters. Top Gun: Maverick is a deserving candidate for Best Picture and a testament to the artistry and craft of the film industry. Thanks so much for watching. I'd love to know what you think in the comments below.